What's up, guys? It's Leeeroy Jenkins here for another video, a Police Sim NYC video. In this video, we're going to be going on ahead and doing a highway patrol with, the state troopers, because that's whose jurisdiction it is, the New York State Police. So basically, let's get into the day of an NYSP officer, minus the calls. So basically, put on their uniform, put on their hat, they get their vehicle. We'll go on an explorer because we're not going to be chasing anybody, so we can afford to be slow. Oh snap, I was about to say, did I just spawn the NYPD Explorer? I think the car might be a little bit broken. Is it broken? I still see an NYPD Explorer. There we go. So I guess that's how they made the Explorer texture. The NYPD actually got its own texture. Like, it wasn't just some colorless car. It actually was the NYPD car, and then they just decided to slap everything else on it. So all the unmarked cars are technically the NYPD Explorer with, one, smooth color slapped on it. Alright, but anywho, what we're supposed to be doing is going on patrol. So how we go on patrol is simple. We go over here. Wow, well, we gotta follow the rules of the road, so go over here. We go straight. Thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much. Alright. And then basically we're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna drive through all these lights. There we go, right? Nope. I went the wrong. Did I go the wrong way? Nope, I didn't go the wrong way. Still not. Yeah, I went the right way. Yep, so we go all the way past here towards the empty part of the map. Because that's what NYSP is used to patrolling. Big empty spaces where there's hardly anybody there. Alright, so let's go all the way over here. All the way back here. How's your dad's day been going? If you guys have been having a good day, oh, we have a stop sign. And there we go. Here's the start of our patrol. So, turn on our blinker. This is very dangerous. Getting on this highway would be very dangerous, especially considering this is New York. But yeah, let's just act, like everybody else would. So you would probably go like here, and then you would have to wait your turn for someone to move to actually be able to get into the lane, and then you would wait, and then you would pull in, and hopefully not get into a wreck, and then from there you're on the highway. So then you just patrol the highway. I think you would be in the slow lane. You would be in the slow lane here. You're not in the fast lane. You're watching out for speeders, so you wouldn't take up the fast lane. You're in the slow lane. You're behind all the trucks and all the slower cars. All the slow drivers are here. You're behind them. So you're going down the highway, watching out for speeders in that fast lane. Any speeders come, boom, you got them. If they don't, then you don't. You check for track expired plates and all this other stuff. You already have this ALPR right here. ANPR, ALPRs. They're on all 1, 2, 3, 4. They cover the whole car. So then we would transfer to, we would stay in the middle lane, I think. I don't think we would go into the far right lane. We would stay in the middle lane. But usually they're on the side of the road, so I'll also show you guys where on the side of the road they would be. But yeah, we'll stay in the middle lane. Any trucks over here, we're running their tags. This is like the most ideal setup. You have this here. I'll stop here. This, kind of like pause. Act like I just froze time. But yeah, any trucks right here, they get this ALPR, scans their plates, see if they're expired. Any speeders, they have back here running their radar for them to see if they're going to get caught. And then anybody that has expired tags, this ALPR is dedicated to that. And bam! They can do all the tasks, but they're just like, this can run speed too, but I mean, why would you do that? I mean, It can also run the speed of the car in front of you, but is there one right here? No. But yeah, it's mainly what it would be doing would be running tags, because I mean, not everybody's speeding. Yeah, it'll run its speed too. You know, it's all computer based, so it can do multiple things. So, you know, it could run its speed and run the tags. But you know, let's make a U-turn right here. Here we go. You would also, I don't think they would actually make a U-turn. They would just go up until the next highway exit, and then they would turn around on there and then come back. But for the purpose of this, oh, I really like these lights. These are some really unique lights, and I really like them. But yeah, on the way back, we would be doing the same thing. Scanning for trucks here, scanning for speeders scanning for speeders back there, scanning for tags over here. But I mean, you would be in more or less bumper to bumper traffic, or maybe not bumper to bumper for the whole time, but you know, considering where this is NY, you know, this is New York City. There would be some pretty heavy traffic, you know. So speeding probably wouldn't be really what would be going on unless it's a motorcycle, you know, lane splitting. Then yeah, and I think it's actually illegal for motorcycles to lane split in New York. So hey, just another reason. If you see anybody splitting lanes, that's boom, instant pullover by the state troopers. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back over here, down here. Got a nice little antennas. What are these for? What are these back antennas for? I know that they're for the radio, but do they serve any other purpose other than the radio? You know, like the, I don't mean the car stereo that you have in all your cars. I mean like an actual, you know, police radio. Is that what both of the antennas are for? What one of the antennas are for? I know that that's one of the purposes of them. I don't know if they're multi-purpose or if that's basically it. You know, put it in the comment section because I really want to know what these these big antennas are for. I can tell you what the ALPRs are for, but not the big antennas. Also, we would have to switch lanes, so we're in this lane again. You would also, you never drive on the shoulder unless you got lights and sirens on, because that's like an emergency lane. But yeah, you would also run traffic here. So what would you be patrolling? You could, oh, well, I was gonna say, you could, I guess, if you wanted, sit right here. You know, everybody that's coming onto the highway from over here would see you, but I mean, you're trying to get these guys, maybe these guys, you know, so you could just sit here and run radar or ALPR. You know, you could also just sit here to make sure these guys are getting on the highway properly, to make sure nobody's cutting them off. If they're, you know, there's, you know, there would be tons of drivers here. You know, it's kind of hard to imagine, but there'd be tons of drivers here, and basically, you know, if somebody's trying to get over here, you would make sure nobody's gonna, you know, that's blocking them off, not letting them on. You know, that would be a great, you know, kind of like a traffic advisor sort of thing. But yeah, let's go on to the next spot where you would go. So, you know, you go down here. I don't think you would really go over here. This is more beach patrol, like I did in a previous episode of Police Sim. Here's another spot where you could do it. You could just chillax here, run your radar, run your LiDAR, run your everything right here. You know, run your tags. Just sit here on the side of it. I mean, you just blend in. Here, maybe we can. Oh, let's not do that. Alright, let's see if I'll be able to be even more suspicious, or not suspicious, but more sneaky. Alright, let's make sure we don't come off of this. But yeah, you could just. Oh wait, this is a. I know what this is. I think this could possibly be a bike lane. Well, you know what? This right here will be the bike lane. This does not count. This counts as part of the highway. So you guys, anybody here, you better move out the way and go on the sidewalk right there. So that would be your bike lane, not here. Because I mean, look, there's all types of poles and stuff. You wouldn't want to ride your bike here. But yeah, that's beside the point. That's another place where you could sit and run radar or LiDAR or whatever, run tags. Another place you could do it. I mean, you could technically do it anywhere here. You know, anywhere here, you could just post up in between the lampposts and run your radar or LiDAR right here because it has a shoulder. But yeah, I'm trying to make it chop, you know. You know, be quick with it. Somewhere else you could be, not very recommended because you don't have a lot of a lot of time to get on the highway, but you could be like right here. But I mean, if you're trying to, pull out, you don't have tons of space before you get hit with this thing, and you're just like, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. If there's any speeders or anything in this lane, good luck getting out. People are very not, they're not very they're not very courteous drivers in the big city, so good luck. And then somewhere else you could run radar / LiDAR. Not here. This is just a turnaround point. Maybe it feels like back there where, you could actually fit your whole car. But you're in somebody's lane at this point, so don't sit here. If you get crashed into, that's entirely your fault. Don't sit here. This is just so that you can turn around. That's what this whole point of this is. I mean, like, what's it called? The bike cops, if there were bike cops, motorcycle cops, they could sit there, but anybody in a car, nope. No bueno. That ain't gonna work for you. And then the next place you could sit to run speed checks or radar, LiDAR, tags, right here. Well, wait. I think that this could possibly be a freeway entrance for somewhere in the future. So, but as of right now, you could sit here. But let's be honest, pretend this is a freeway entrance. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. But somewhere else you could go would be like here. You could probably just like sit here and run radar light. Look at that, just like that. Boom, boom. They didn't see me, and look at that. Easy as that. So then the next place you would go would be, over there. I mean, anywhere with this shoulder, you could run radar on. So don't be, Look, I think he's gonna run radar. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, anywhere with the shoulder, you can run radar on it. Anywhere with the shoulder, it's fine for radar. And then we would go ahead, turn around here. Just turn around. Also, you could not run it here. You could not run it here. Once again, you could run it on the shoulder. Just sit up here, post up. Chillax, sit up on the side of the road like this. That would work, but not in the middle area. Unless there's like a whole, you have this much space. Do not sit there with a car. Those are for motorcycle cops only to run radar, and mainly also for people to just turn around. Also, with this shoulder, with this being a shoulder, this is also for emergency vehicles. So, if you see any emergency vehicles coming, you're gonna kind of have to, give up your spot. You're gonna ruin your kind of speed radar spot because you're gonna have to move out the way for them to pass you, and then you can go back up again or something and find your spot again if it's one of those perfect spots. But yeah, that's what they have to do. Next, again, you have this place. Not a very recommended space because you don't have a bunch of room to get out. But you can run it here, somewhere else you could run it. I wouldn't recommend doing it here because, as I said, drivers aren't courteous. So people are probably going to use up this lane until the very last moment to get over because Mr. Inconsiderate Minivan or Mr. Inconsiderate Truck won't let them into the lane. So I don't recommend sitting here. You could sit here, for all those inconsiderate people that won't let people over and then pull them over, yeah. But I mean, other than that, it's basically, you don't have tons of room to get out, you don't have that freeway, that free room, the leeway that you have in some of the other places. So just no, not there. But somewhere else you could run radar on this side would be, I would think, I don't know if NYPD would be fine with it, but you could go up on the, I've seen cop cars like on the beach like this, but I don't think they've been like this, like where it's, just a regular path. I've seen like the beach paths and stuff like that. They've had, their little beach patrol car, not a lifeguard, but an actual, cop car from the city, just sitting there, doing its thing, just sitting there mainly. But yeah, I guess you could technically do this, run the radar of the person and then, do everything you have to once they're getting off the highway. Here you technically could, But what is wrong with this person? But you could also, I mean, here would be more parking spaces. That's what this would mainly be. I would feel like this would be more parking spaces for these businesses that are over here. I mean, if it's empty, you could. Oh, here, right here. Another place where you could run radar. You know, you could just post up here, run it in the over here, back there. You know, you got every single ALPR. That'll be running now. Every single one of these things will be running. You know, they got something over here, back there, and back there. You know, this is one of those ideal spots. But yeah, it is ideal because this road goes that way, which means you're making a right-hand turn. Which means unless they're making a left from over here to go over there, you can just sit here. You know, stay out of their way, let them make their left turn. But I mean, they don't need to be over here. The road's back here, not over here. So yeah, you can just sit there, chillax, run your radar. Here is another place where I guess if there are people not here, you could be here, but I think they'll probably avoid it so that people can park to go to these businesses. You know, they don't want to ruin everything. But yeah, this is more parking, yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, now you guys know how, you know, they'll run their radar, you know, LiDAR in places to patrol with NYSP, you know, the daily little beat of the NYSP officer. But let us, you know, not run up on the embankment. Let's go over here. Let's make a nice left-hand turn. A nice, beautiful left-hand turn. Go over here. Head back to the station so we can end off the video. Oh, alright, there we go. Let's go this way. And here we are. NYSP station. The beautiful, amazing NYSP station right here. Alrighty, now let's, I don't know, where should we park? Does it really matter? No, not really. So let's just park it up right here. Let's park it up right here, and we'll end off the video here. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Also, if you subscribe and leave a comment, you have the chance of getting a bonus video dedicated in your honor. So, make sure to subscribe and leave that comment. Also, have public subscriptions on. You have to have them on, otherwise I won't know that you're subscribed. If you don't know how to do that, Google it, and Google will show you how to do it. Also, there's a Discord server down below. We're almost at 150 members. When we get to 150 members, there will be 3 winners of a month of Discord Nitro. So that's something, you know, you should really check that out. Discord Nitro, for those of you who don't know, is where you're able to post emotes from any server on my server, and you know, it's also, you can use it in any other server. You know, it gives you the power to post bigger links and so on and so forth. You can have an animated profile picture or a GIF profile picture and so on and so forth. So I recommend you join the server. Also, another thing I recommend you do is ask to be in the Media Mover Task Force. You can ping or DM Matt about it. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Subscriber of the month is almost here. Make sure to leave your profile picture links in the comments down below, and I'll be seeing you guys. Or actually, no. Also, something else I also recommend is clicking on the videos in these corners right here. Click on them. Come on. Click on them. It'll be completely worth it. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Maybe even later today. Alright.